Hello, everybody. I wanted to make a video on today's daily dare, which is worrying about thoughts. Not worrying about situations or upcoming things or your job, but a lot of people get stuck in that loop of worrying about what you're thinking. Usually intrusive thoughts come up. And if you haven't heard me say this before, I hate the term intrusive thoughts. Hate it. Because if any sort of intruder is coming into your home, you're going to want to get rid of them. So when they're viewed as something that needs to be gone and is dangerous, we're obviously going to fight them. There's no intruder in your brain. They're just thoughts. Your brain creates thoughts, and that's it. We notice them. A lot of people think that having a thought I've never had before, and then we think, oh my gosh, what a terrible thought. Where did that thought come from? Maybe I want to do that terrible thing that just popped into my head, or there's something wrong with me that I'm having that thought. I've never had that thought before. The more you try and get rid of it, the more you notice those thoughts. You've had thoughts like this before. We all have thoughts we don't like. So what happens is, I'm going to give you an example here. Okay. I want you guys to listen to this music. Can you hear this? It's a little muffled, but it's good, right? Oh, wait, it's a little muffled. Let me see. Oh my gosh, you hear that now? Same song, but it's much louder. Now you can hear the music, you can hear the instruments. There's somebody talking. You didn't hear that before, okay? So what happens, before we're in this heightened state, this music is playing in the background. We just don't notice it. It's under our radar. Then for whatever reason, something goes, and we think we're hearing something new, but we're not. It's just not muffled anymore. And when we fight something, again, our alarm is designed to help us fight whatever it is we're trying to get rid of. So now we go from here to, for whatever reason, it's now unmuffled. And now we're attaching meaning to everything that we find. We go, oh, that's a bad thought. Ooh, a violent thought. Ooh, a sexual thought. Oh, a blasphemous thought. Oh my gosh, what am I listening to? We fight it, and our alarm goes, oh my gosh, let's find more of it. Oh my gosh, we better really find that music. Oh my gosh. And it becomes louder and louder and louder because we're trying to do so much more about it. So that's really what's happening. Not you're suddenly having thoughts that you don't like and now you've immediately become a mass murderer, right? That's not what that is. Your 50,000 thoughts that you're having a day are always until for whatever reason, it's like, hearing a whole group of a party behind a closed door. You open the door, and you hear all the noise that's going on in the party. Now you can hear more clearly voices, people talking, you can hear laughter, you can hear things that you didn't hear before because the door was closed and it's muffled. So for whatever reason, you just got a little peek into some thoughts that are always there. They're just thoughts. But now we found some that we're noticing a little bit more. They're a little louder. That's fine. It's always fine. When you treat them as just thoughts, they go back to, like, the door kind of closes itself. The more you try and get rid of them, the more your alarm kind of makes them louder and louder and louder and shows them to you more and more and more because you're treating them as danger. So that's my little video on thoughts, why people think they're suddenly coming out of nowhere, which they're not. Again, it's not, the thoughts are appearing out of nowhere. It's our awareness is now tuned into them. We are now noticing thoughts that have been there before, but now we notice them and we think they're important and we attach meaning to them and we're trying to get rid of them. So I hope that helped a little bit when it comes to worrying about your thoughts. Because again, the more we worry and try and do something about them, the more important we make them. Okay,